Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona. In this episode, we are going to be reflecting on the game yesterday against Inter Milan, talking about Xavi's thoughts after the game, his press conference after that game, where he spoke about the disallowed goal by the referee, PK, injuries, of course, in what was a disappointing night for us. We are going to be looking at that as we progress. Then secondly, still talking about the game, former Spanish referee have pointed out 3 refereeing mistakes from that Inter Milan vs Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on what he have to say. So guys, before we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. Barcelona fell to their second defeat in the UEFA Champions League in the new season, losing to Inter Milan 1-0 at the Giuseppe Meazza. A late first-half strike from Hakan Çalhanoğlu was enough for the hosts to get the better of the Catalan heavyweights, who struggled to make an impression despite dominating possession for a long time. Barca did push so hard for an equalizer in the later stages of the contest, but were unfortunate to have a goal chalked off by handball before being shockingly denied a certain penalty after Denzel Dumfries appeared to handle the ball inside the Nerazzurri box. The result leaves Barcelona in third place in Group C, 3 points behind second place Inter and 6 below group leaders Bayern Munich. Manager Xavi Hernandez, who was furious on the touchline at the referee's decision, continued in the same mood after the game as he said, "I am so angry. The referee should come out and explain their decisions because we don't understand anything. I asked the referee to explain his decisions after the match and he refused. What we live today is injustice," he further said. Talking about Inter Milan's display, Xavi said, "They defended very well. We could not play well from the middle." On the performance of his own team, Xavi said, "We always want to attack and attack better, but I think we lack the rhythm. We need to be self-critical beyond arbitration decisions. I think we did well in the second half. The first half was quite bad. I don't know if this is the worst match of the season," he further said. On Barca's position in the Champions League table, he said, "I am worried about the table. We are in a very difficult and complicated situation. We have 3 finals remaining to try and qualify." Speaking about the remaining group stage games, he said, "We have 3 finals and 2 of them are at home." Talking about the disallowed goal, he said the Barcelona manager claimed that it should not have been chalked off, saying, "They told me that Pedri's goal should have counted. It's a legal goal." In Pedri's goal, after Ansu accidentally touches it, the rule says that a new play starts from that moment, so it should be considered a legal goal. Once again expressing his anger at the officiating, Xavi added that the referee left and said nothing. "I'm outraged. We don't understand." That is the word, outraged. The 42-year-old manager was happy with the performance of Gerard Piqué, who replaced the injured Andres Christensen in the second half, as he said. Piqué came on and was good. Opening up on Inter's tough rear guard, he said, "We tried attacking from inside, from outside. With Robert on 1v1, it was complicated. Inter closed well and scored a goal from outside the box, which we did not defend well. We have to recover. We cannot fail more. In the first part, we have not been at the level required by the competition," Xavi added, talking about his team's start to the Champions League. Barcelona will face Celta Vigo in the next La Liga game, of course, before hosting Inter Milan at Spotify Camp Nou in the coming week, where they will hope to bounce back strongly. It was a difficult game. It was a very disappointing game for us yesterday. And of course, Xavi has all the right to be angry. And, we as fans also have all the right to be angry. The team did not play well the way we wanted. And it's just so unfortunate, seeing the way our Champions League have been so far. Losing 2 and winning only Victoria Pleasant in match day 1. This is not how we wanted to start the Champions League season. Of course, when we consider the kind of summer that we had, making fans to be happy about the way Barca have gone about the business, signing some fantastic players. And I just don't want to imagine a scenario where we are heading to the Europa League again. It's going to be something that might lead to protests by Barca fans. Come on. I don't think Barca fans are patient anymore, and I don't think fans will forgive Xavi for this. If we don't qualify for the round of 16, it's going to be a big disgrace. And I don't understand yesterday how Barcelona lose that game. Of course, let's forget about the controversy in refereeing. Of course, that also played a part in us losing the game because it was criminal seeing the referee, the VAR favoring Inter Milan, and clearly in broad daylight cheating against Barca. It was terrible to watch. And of course, Xavi has all the right to be mad and angry about the decisions yesterday. So the game yesterday, it makes our Champions League fate hang in the balance. It's just to keep fingers crossed. We need to improve drastically, and things are even getting worse because the kind of injuries that we're hearing. Another injury again, Christensen and Frankie here confirmed injured earlier today by the club. So I don't just know where Barca are heading to. I don't know if somebody has swear against us. It's terrible. It's just terrible. It's as if everything is against Barca at the moment. Things are not moving the way we wanted it to go. After the international break, things took a turn for the worse. So let's just see how it's going to look like as we're playing the return. We're playing Inter Milan again next week. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, the UEFA Champions League clash between Inter Milan and Barcelona last night was fraught with controversies thanks to some questionable decisions made by the referee and the VAR over the course of the 90-odd minutes. The game ultimately ended 1-0 in favor of the Nerazzurri, with Barca being left frustrated and furious over some of the mistakes made by the match officials on the night at the Giuseppe Meazza. Former La Liga match official Eduardo Iturralde appeared on Cadena SER's La Guerra program after the game and highlighted the three major mistakes made by the referee Slavko Visic and his team during Inter Milan vs Barcelona. As per the former referee, the penalty not given to Barcelona for handball by Inter Milan defender Denzel Dumfries was a huge error from the match officials on Tuesday night. The handball from the Dutch defender was a clear one but neither the referee nor the VAR deemed it an offence worth awarding a penalty, to the shock and dismay of Barcelona. Unlike some other incidents earlier in the game, the referee was not even asked to consult the pitch side monitor either. Iturralde then adds that Barca were denied yet another penalty when star striker Robert Lewandowski was pushed down to the ground in the Inter Milan box by one of the host defenders. The matter was not given a second thought by the referee and was not even looked at by VAR either. Another huge mistake made by the referees on Tuesday night, as per Iturralde, is not giving a red card to Inter's goal scorer Hakan Çalhanoğlu. The Turkish playmaker dove his boot in high and brought down Sergio Busquets with a rash challenge that at least warranted a closer look. But the referee was happy giving just a yellow card and the VAR did not even intervene. While Barcelona did not play particularly well on the night, the refereeing decisions made certainly had a huge impact on the outcome of that game. Apart from the aforementioned three errors, Barcelona also had a goal scored by Pedri chalked off for accidental handball by Ansu Fati, although it should have stood according to the latest FIFA rules. Having been left with a bitter taste after the match, Barcelona are set to lodge an official complaint over the UEFA over the officiating of that game last night. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.